Ian, come on. It's not funny. Pull that down.
Yeah, alright. What are you afraid of, Alice?
It's dark in here. It's a Halloween fair. Of course it's gonna be dark.
Wait, there's something written here. The fair was held on 31st of October, the day of Halloween. People transformed into macabre images of creatures, beloved villains, and heroes. What made the event special was its location, a dark, dense forest. There's only one way to get to this place, and from the center of it all, bright colors, candy floss, rides, and crooked mirrors.